Hi, Jonathan Perkins here with Beck's Hybrids, PFR Agronomist and Location Lead here at Effingham, Illinois. Rejoining you from the fields of Effingham, outside of our new distribution center and PFR farm. So we're out here in the wheat fields today at the flowering time frame. So with me today is Tom Utel, local dealer in the area for Beck's, and Tom and I are going to talk a little bit about Fusarium head scab.
We've seen a lot of damage, especially when we have a wet maize. We not only lower yields, but we also increase the risk of dockage at the elevator. I've seen upward of 50%, and I've also seen issues where the elevators really don't want it, and that leads to a big problem with the farmers not knowing where to go with it. They need to find someone to grind it or something along those lines to basically rid themselves of a product that's just not worthy of elevator use or milling use.
Absolutely. With Fusarium head scab, talking about what it can create lightweight kernels that are referenced sometimes as tombstones, and with those can come a mycotoxin called vomitoxin. When we talk about conditions that are conducive for it, we're in those conditions right now, aren't we, Tom?
Yes, absolutely.
So 75 to 85 degree weather, and we've been very wet to say the least again this year in the 2016 season so far. So prime conditions for head scab to onset with us. We're out here in the fields today and we're at full flower, so right now is prime time for this disease to set in and cause us those issues again. So whenever we look at the staging of wheat, whenever we get into flowering, I've got three heads right here with me today. So the first one we actually have at peaks 10.51. Whenever we see those anthers right here in the middle of the head. So that's when we enter into the early flowering time frame. Now when we move into the 10.52 stage, we actually have it to where it's flowering not only in the middle of the head, but we also find those anthers up here towards the top. So that's 10.52. If we're beyond that a little bit, we're a little bit beyond our normal window of what we like to see for application, but we're still okay in the flowering time frame. Now we have our third head here, which is at full flower whenever we get the anthers all the way up and down the head. So that's Feeks 10.53. So whenever we get to that stage, even though we're still in the flowering time frame, the target for those fungicide applications needs to be more towards that Feeks 10.51 stage. So a way that we can actually manage that is by applying fungicides, and more so in the case of Persaro or Caramba are two products we can use at this point in time to manage this disease. Until next time, this has been Jonathan Perkins, PFR Agronomist and Location Lead here at the Effingham, Illinois site. We thank Tom Utel for giving us some local input from the field out here today, and we appreciate you folks listening in. See you again next time.